Hey guys, Justin here with AmericanMuscle.com, and today we're taking a closer look at and installing the MP Concepts quarter window louvers in gloss black, available for your 2024 and newer fastback Mustang at home. Now, you guys should be checking out the MP Concepts option for your 7th gen Mustang if you're looking for a classic design for your S650, would prefer to keep things in gloss black as opposed to maybe color matched or matte, and would finally like to keep things relatively affordable right around that $100 price point for the pair. So as far as your features are concerned, the MP Concepts louvers are exactly as advertised. They are a classically designed, non-functional louver used to cover the quarter windows on your S650 and add a little bit more of that retro styling to your EcoBoost or GT Fastback that, let's face it, a lot of Mustang owners really like adding to their rides. Now, a lot of owners definitely prefer the traditional louvered look if you're trying to achieve that old school or retro vibe, but this category, there is really something for everyone. From the classic designs, such as the options on the table here today, we got modern interpretations that are a little bit more angular, maybe a little bit more wild, different finish options, and so on. So as always, guys, feel free to check out the rest of the selection back at AmericanMuscle.com before making your final decision. Construction is going to be very solid here for the MP Concepts options, thanks largely to the injection molded ABS plastic build. Very lightweight, very durable, of course. Another plus with these scoops is that they are finished in gloss black and are ready to install right out of the box. Now, other more affordable options you come across typically might require some additional prep work or maybe even paint. That's not the case here with the MP Concepts options. As you can see, really nice finish right out of the box, very consistent, and again, looks great, ready to throw on the moment they arrive to you. Now, the louvers will include all of the 3M tape needed for the install, along with all of your prep supplies. So alcohol prep pads, adhesion promoter, obviously that adhesive we talked about earlier. Those are all going to be essential for not only getting these in place, but also making sure they stay on your ride for a very long time. Price point we briefly mentioned earlier, right around $100 or so, give or take, for the pair, which I think is very affordable. And this is a great way to kind of try something out without spending a whole bunch of money. And what I mean by that is maybe you're on the fence, maybe you're not sure if you're gonna like the look after the install. Again, $100, it's really not a ton of dough at the end of the day. Yes, I know it's not exactly the most affordable mod either, but you're not forking out $1,000 to $2,000 to try something to ultimately not enjoy it. So again, for $100, a really solid modification, great finish, again, right out of the box, and it is a great way to really dig into that retro vibe if that's the look you're going for. Now, on the other hand, if you did want to maybe offer a color matched option for your ride, get into a color matched option rather, or maybe even check out a carbon fiber option, well then, yeah, you're gonna be spending some more money at the end of the day. But again, if you're looking for just something that's ready to rock and roll right out of the box, I'd say the price is pretty fair here with the MP Concepts louvers. All right, guys, switching gears, let's get into our install to wrap up today's video. Site's gonna call this one a correct 1 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, maybe 30 minutes or so to get in place from start to finish. Now, at its core, guys, this is a peel and stick job. However, the success of your install is going to strongly depend on the quality of your prep work. So definitely take your time, make sure you clean everything thoroughly, make sure you use those alcohol adhesion promoter pads, because again, that will really ensure these things stay on your ride no matter how fast you go. But to give you a better idea of just how things might go down in the garage or driveway at home, let's throw it out to the shop for our detailed walkthrough and tool breakdown.
Tools required for this install include the included double-side tape, alcohol pad, and primer, as well as scissors and a couple microfiber towels. What's up, guys? Today we're installing corner window louvers on our Mustang, so let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is apply double-side tape to the back of our louvers. We've got an alcohol pad to clean the surface, as well as primer to make sure that we get good adhesion to our tape. So we're gonna clean it off, lay down some primer, and then we can stick down our tape. Next, we can get our primer and put a layer on where our tape is going to go. And now we're just gonna wait for this to dry before we put our tape down. So now we're ready to lay our double-sided tape. We're just gonna do one strip on each of these 4 sides and use a pair of scissors to cut off the excess. And then you can do that same thing for your other louvers. Now to make this easier when we go to install it, I'm gonna dog ear all of the edges here so that we can stick it down. We can make any adjustments we need before we pull all of the tape off. So we'll just pull up a corner and then bend it so it sticks out past the edge of our louver, and do that for all the rest of your corners. Now before we mount our louvers, we're gonna take one more alcohol pad just to clean up the window so that we get a good bond. So now we can line this up and get it stuck down, and then we'll peel all of our tape. And now you can repeat that same process on the other side. So that'll wrap up this review and install of the MP Concepts quarter window louvers in gloss black for your 2024 and newer Mustang Fastback. Thank you for watching, and for all things Mustang, keep it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.